What the Business YouTube, episode 21. My name is Jay Florida, and today's career of discussion is an animator. So, what is an animator? An animator is a creative professional who brings static characters, objects, and environments to life by creating a series of images and frames that appear to move. They use a mix of artistic skill and computer software to produce animations for films, television, video games, and websites. Now, to give you a piece of history, animators have existed for over 100 years, with the earliest practitioners like Emil Cole and Winsor McKay appearing in the 1900s to 1910s. While the concept of animating images dates back to the early 19th century, professional animation as a dedicated career, including character animators, began with hand-drawn films like Phantasmagoria, published in 1908, and Gertie the Dinosaur, published in 1913. Now, a few basic requirements to becoming an animator include mastering the fundamentals, such as the 12 principles of animation, choosing a specialization, such as 2D or 3D, stop motion, or motion graphics, obtaining a bachelor's degree in animation or fine arts, and mastering software such as Blender or Adobe Animate. Putting all of this together can take you anywhere from 2 to 4 years and cost you anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 when considering education, equipment, and software. Now, as far as your range as an entry-level animator, you can expect to make $55,000 to $75,000, with a few things affecting how much you take home being the industry you decide to work for, such as film versus gaming, specializations, experience, and location. A day in life as an animator can be described as storyboarding, sketching, and modeling, collaborative efforts, refining your skills, and long hours. And as far as opportunity goes, anybody can become an animator, even an elementary school child, You can take 5 pieces of paper and draw a stick man in motion, bending down, and there you have it. In animation, you're an animator, albeit, not the most impressive animation in animation, no less. For that reason, the animator does score green. A few examples to take note of in this field include Hayao Miyazaki. Known as the father of Japanese animation, his work at Studio Ghibli, such as Spirited Away, is known for lush, hand-painted aesthetics. Next, we have William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, creators of beloved television cartoons like Tom and Jerry, The Flintstones, and Scooby-Doo. Last but not least, we have Gennady Tartakovsky, famous for his stylized action in Samurai Jack and Hotel Transylvania, known for experimental and high-energy animation techniques. Now, for our Fact Moment segment of this episode, Phantasmagoria by French animator Emile Cole is considered the first hand-drawn animated cartoon. The roughly 2-minute film, featuring a stick figure that transforms, consisted of 700 drawings shot on negative film to create a black and white chalkboard effect. Fact number 2. Despicable Me is the #1 animated franchise by revenue, generating over $5 billion across the franchise. And fact number 3, in a 1936 short, Porky the Pig of Looney Tunes revealed his full name to be, I'm gonna butcher this a little bit, Porky Cornelius Washington Otis Lincoln Abner Aloysius Casper Jefferson Filbert Horatius Narcissus Pig. All right. And for our last segment, before we move on to the circle of influence, we have health risks and mitigation, starting off with eye strain and headaches as a result of long hours staring at digital screens, cardiovascular and metabolic issues such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and general weight gain as a result of a sedentary lifestyle, burnout and mental exhaustion as a result of high-pressure environments with tight deadlines, and musculoskeletal disorders such as back pain, knee issues, and neck strain due to extended periods of sitting, especially with poor posture. To mitigate, you can try taking short and frequent breaks to stretch and reduce eye strain. Using ergonomic workstations such as adjustable desks to reduce strain on wrists and back. Managing the workload between your team if available. And referring to mental health resources. Now, that does it for our primary segment. I'm going to go ahead and give the floor to my co-host, let him take over for the Circle of Influence. All right, Circle of Influence. Let's jump right into it. Kicking things off with respect. Is this a career or position that brings me respect and dignity? Now, for this segment, the animator does score green. It could be a very delicate work, especially when you're bringing ideas to life that we probably otherwise wouldn't be able to imagine. Next, we have growth. Is this a career or position that presents me with the opportunity to grow from a $100,000 earning threshold? For this segment, the animator does score yellow, with sources online citing that the animator has the potential to make as much as $300,000 in a single year. Next, we have gore. Is this a career or position that will have me dealing with an abundance of blood, violent action, grotesque imagery, or scenery? For this segment, the animator does score green, as in no, you will not be dealing with any of the mentioned before, unless you decide not to. You can always animate gore. For our last ideological standpoint, we have moral conflict. Is this a career that will have me compromise any of my foreseeable morals? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't kill. The basic set of guidelines. Again, for this segment, the animator does score green. Moving on to the ideological side of things, we have gender demographics, where men make up 72% of the industry and women make up 28% of the industry. Next, we have ethnic demographics, where Caucasians make up 68% of the industry, Hispanics make up 14% of the industry, and Asians make up 8% of the industry. Last but not least, location demographics. Top paying states, no particular order. Starting off the list with Texas, followed by California, then New York, Nevada, and Washington. Now, that does it for the Circle of Influence. I'm gonna go ahead and give the floor back to Florida. Y'all boys don't know ball or nothing. I'm back. So, to put the animator in the summary, it's a respectable career option that has a long history, that has fascinated people ever since its origin. Not to mention, you do have quite a comfortable amount of room to scale up. $300,000 is a comfortable cushion to sit on, if I do say so myself. With that being said, it does look like we have a full episode today. The word of the day is modern. Self-help resources on the board. As always, I'll leave it down in the description. And to show your support, if you want to see this kind of content more often, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on episode 22.